Big Beard RC. In this video I'm going to show you how to remove the motor mount, servo and ESC from a Wltoys 124019. This is exactly the same as a Wltoys 144001, just the ESC is in a different place. So remove the top, put that to one side. On the 144001, this is on this side, but it's a similar thing. So first of all, we have 4 screws here, 4 screws here to remove. So what I try and do is keep all the screws I remove together. In fact, I'm going to use one of my new trays. Nice magnetic tray. Put that there. Suck the screws up. So put them in there. Keep everything nice and together. So hope everybody's well out there and having some festive spirit. Big man's nearly here. The kids are all excited, and if you haven't got kids, I bet you're excited. I'm excited. My kids are excited. Just need a slightly bigger Phillips. Where is it when you want one? You can't find one. So, I remember why. So that one's out. These ones are thread locked in for some unapparent reason. Probably stop it wobbling, but I need a better Phillips. Let's try this one. There we go. There we go again. So if you apply ample pressure, it will give. I'm doing it on a stand, so now I can even apply it. So you've got a zip tie holding the ESC on. So a little pair of snips. Snip off. That removes the top deck, or radio tray as it was called. So we'll pop that to one side for later. So I'll move the screws for the top to the side. Okay, so we're gonna just zip that up out of the way like that. So we have a plastic cover here that protects the pinion and spur gear from getting grubbing. It's sort of sealed, and then with the top deck sitting on top like so, it sort of creates a seal, a better environment to stop it getting in. Plastic spur gear, metal pinion. Now the ESC did unstick itself when I had the 3S battery in it, so it's just on double-sided tape. So we just unplug the 5-pin servo, unplug the 2 bullet connectors for the motor, like so. So that's the ESC removed. We'll put that out of the way. So we have the motor. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the steering link and the servo first. So I just don't do that. What I do is I get my pincers, snips, and I just move it like that. So underneath there is 2 screws, as you can see, that hold this in. We remove the 2 screws. These don't matter because this isn't going back in. My Emax ES3054 is going in. So if you look, just move that round. There's the servo removed. What you do is you remove the servo from the servo holder, because your replacement 3-pin servo will utilise that if you get the right size servo, like the ES3054 from Emax. Works a treat, got in all of my 144 builds. Wonderful bit of kit. So let's waffle. We are at the stage now where we can remove the 2 screws that hold the motor mounting from underneath. So if you look underneath, you have the screw there which holds the black plastic on. Then you have the 2 motor screws, and these 2 screws are for the black plastic cover, which is the underneath of what I removed before. So a little tip is get a good fitting screwdriver that fits into these 2 screws. Now this is a really good fit. I know it fits in, very little movement. Now what I do is I get a heavy object like a hammer, bang it on top in both, like so. What that does is that shocks the thread lock, because I'm not putting heat on these, because I don't want to warp anything or damage any plastics under here. So if you look how easy they are now to get out, it's an old trick from motorbikes, and you can see the thread lock is on there. So little trick, bit of a whack, it shocks it in and releases the grip from the super glue, thread lock, or whatever it is that Wltoys use. So I have seen videos where this is stuck into the chassis with some sort of glue. So we'll remove the bearing retainer there, put that to one side, and then we can remove the motor. So yeah, this is the same as well. They've put like a thermal paste on it, probably to dissipate heat. Don't see why, but hey ho. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to get a wipe. Good thing about having kids, I've always got wipes. So I'm going to clean that off there before I move it. A couple of stones I've got under there as well from when I was doing its speed run. And I mean, they're amazing, these, for the money you pay and the quality you get. It really is unbelievable. So I'm just going to wipe this off here because I need to have nothing that's possibly going to burst into flames. So I'm going to move the car out of the way for now. Pop it over there. Just move the rubbish off my desk. So people tend to buy a new pinion and motor mount. I've never had to, because I removed the grub screw myself and the 2 screws. So 1.5mm hex, but that will be welded in, and I mean welded, and so will they be. So what we do is we fire up old Bertha, is a 1925 degree blowtorch, it can get a bit hot, shall we say. So I'm gonna turn that down. So if you can't hear me, I apologise at the moment, but I need this heat to get this off. So I'm going to let that sit there. It's going to get warm in my little workshop. So what I do is I get a pair of mole grips and I hold the motor mount tight, because I need it to hold it, because when I break that it's going to get hot. So what we do is we apply a generous amount of heat to that grub screw. So what you see in the smoke is the oil from the pinion. So as you can see, how easy is that? So I'm going to back that off, like so. But because this is going to be absolutely blinding hot, I'm going to use another one of my metallic trays. Get a leverage behind it. There you go. One pinion removed. No issue whatsoever. No broken grub screw, no drilling, no nothing. Easy as that. Same again on the screws. Do one at a time. Don't think that you have to do one and then the other. Do one at a time. To get it hot, like so, and then get a nice fitting screwdriver, bit of pressure, and that will back out. And put that on there. And I mean, you can see how much glue or thread lock is on there. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to get my metal tray back for a second. Pinion has just escaped, but I'm going to get a bit of heat on the bottom. Hopefully that has got that. There we go. I mean, look at how easy that is. No damage, no drilling, no nothing. I'll turn that off. Look, I mean, it's as simple as that. Straight off. No problems whatsoever in getting that off. Now that's the motor mount, grub screw, ESC, servo, all removed from the Wltoys 124019. No drilling required, no new mount required, and you can still use the original hardware. As simple as that. So in the next installment, we're going to install the Surpass Hobby 9000 kV motor, the Emax ES3054 servo, and the Hobbywing Max 10 SCT. So thanks for watching. Check out some of my other videos. Have a beautiful day. Take care, everybody. Remember, if you like what you see, subscribe, hit the bell button to be notified of any future videos.